Welcome to the Week in Review at the Nebraska Department of Education. I'm David Jesperson, Public Information Officer for NDE. Thank you so much for watching this brief update. The goal over the next few minutes is to fill you in on some of the news, notes, and events that have happened recently involving NDE. And we'll start with a big announcement, as the department officially rolled out the Nebraska Student-Centered Assessment System, or NSCAS. NSCAS is designed to give schools valuable information about student learning and help teachers prepare students for success through a series of formative, interim, and summative assessments and professional development opportunities. Commissioner Matthew Bloomstead was interviewed by the media on the new system, and Valerie Foy and Jeremy Henniger from Statewide Assessment presented NSCAS to the State Board at the March work session. Jolene Palmer also presented at the work session in light of all of the attention on safety and security in the schools following the February 14th shooting in Florida. Palmer has been in the public eye recently, doing interviews with newspapers, radio, and television stations about what Nebraska is doing to keep students safe. She filled board members in on the work that is being done, including training statewide and safety planning reviews. The board meeting was a busy one with a series of important presentations. Secretary of State John Gale was presented a resolution for all of his hard work and dedication to educating students about government and encouraging civic readiness. South Sioux City Middle School teacher John Pickenpaugh was officially honored by the board for winning the 2017 Milken Educator Award. Nebraskans for the Arts gave a presentation on the importance and impact of arts education across the state, and representatives from Schuyler Community Schools shared their thoughts on Schuyler Central High School's designation as the state's newest priority school under AQuest. This month, schools across the state were also informed about state aid for the 2018-2019 school year. NDE's Bryce Wilson was quoted in the Journal-Star and 1011 News on how that state aid formula works. Meanwhile, Commissioner Matt Bloomstead appeared in the national publication Politico following a meeting in Washington, D.C. with other education leaders and the U.S. Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos. The topic was ESSA, and the commissioner pointed out that states are doing innovative work and so much more to help students succeed than ESSA requires or reflects. Speaking of student success, we sent out a press release this week honoring competition winners from the Nebraska Educators Rising Conference. Educators Rising is a career technical student organization that cultivates highly skilled educators by guiding young people on a path to becoming accomplished teachers, beginning in high school and extending through college and into the profession. You can find the list of winners and more information about Ed Rising on our communications page. And while you're there, you can also find our announcement on nominations for this year's History Teacher of the Year, sponsored by Gilder Lehrman. The award honors one exceptional K-12 history teacher from each state with a $1,000 prize and a chance at the National Teacher of the Year $10,000 prize. The deadline is March 31st. Thank you for tuning into this Week in Review. We'll see you next week with the latest news from NDE.